hello everyone, welcome back to Ixion. I'm Afro, Luigi, and we are down to the last 25 cryopods needed to be opened before we can move on. We've gathered up everything we can. Well, not all. We haven't gathered up all the resources we can, but everything we're going to need. We have our stockpiles have a bit stocked up, and that one's still full of cryopods. And so yeah, we're basically ready to move on. I did build a second mess hall in this sector just because it was starting to get a little full. I might build a second food stockpile in this sector. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. If I stick you there... Let's do it like this. Alright.
Ixion is ready to perform a vol jump on your order. An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
You know, actually, I don't like that spot. Anyways, we'll work on that as the episode goes on. So let's charge up the Ixion engine.
In accordance with Proud Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tiqqun before
So I stick you.
jump
There's not enough
initiation.
space there. But I think if we do that, we can possibly fit some batteries. Actually, yeah, we can put some batteries in this sector if we do it like that. So, we're jumping. And... away we go.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. Expected irreversible damage to the Tiqqun detected. Calculations indicate the system's pulsar is dormant. Sensors have located the Paranesi, currently powered down. You must find a way to retrieve the Remus coordinates from it. Act with extreme...
Alright, one thing I decided I also want to do is let's build another science ship. Connect. Okay. Now. Yeah, that's getting built. We'll set that to food stuff. We'll just cut that off just quickly. That might have been a mistake. There. That's getting done. Now, let's take our science ships out. Maxwell. Gonna do that one.
Accident has occurred in the Tiqqun. science ship has arrived at its destination.
Alright. Several planetary regions from 12H fall outside of the parameters of theoretical models. We have landed on 12H, a planet with intense geological activity. Fissures expel gas into the atmosphere, and canyons run deep across the planet's surface. We have located a stable area where we should be able to study 12H's phenomenon. Intense geological activity. If I recall, if we do this when we don't get anything. So that's a temporary study shelter. Number 5 hasn't done anything in a long time now that I think about it. You can go collect that science. We'll send Gannett when it gets built out to the Paranesi. Team rotation has been unlocked. Right. So one thing I decided to do is I want to upgrade our food production, even though we don't really need it right now. But to do that, to fully upgrade these guys, we need fusion stations. So for that, we need high pressure cutter. Well, we need the fusion high pressure cutters upgrade from fusion stations, which requires augmented building protocols, which we just started researching. So we'll queue controlled symbiosis next. Again, it should be getting built now, shouldn't it? Yeah, it just got finished. So actually, you know what? Professor, go to 12D. Gannett will go out to the Pulsar and then out to the Paranesi. Meantime, we have another probe built. Yes, we do. We are eventually going to want to also upgrade the time it takes us to build probes. Oh, we're right. We need three EVAs going now. We have the alloys for it, so bam. Alright, now for food. Store 400 food. I move a battery down here. No, that's not a lot of space. It doesn't save a lot of space. We do need another battery down here, so we'll build it in this little pocket. Actually, we'll build 2 batteries there, because there's not a lot we can build in there either. Yeah, it's not like we're short on alloys. Alright. First readings from 12D indicate the planet experiences intense geothermal activity. Extremely high temperatures at surfaces largely covered. We have located a promontory where we could land the Professor. Conditions on the... Oh, this is... I confused this planet with the other ones. Did it soaring temperatures and usual gravity? Oh, well, we're going to be a little short science this for this project. And, of course, the phone's ringing. Someone else is home. They can pick it up. So there we go.
A science ship team has completed a task.
The results from our experiments within this temporary study shelter have helped us complete our theoretical model of 12H. During our studies, Arthur and Limo exhibited clear signs of dementia. They left the location as we were submitting our findings. Locate Arthur Lamont. Yeah, I confused these 2 planets here.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Alright, we have entered the Paranesi. There is neither light source nor gravity within the ship. Many modifications have been made to its structure. The walls are of an unknown shiny black metal that distorts the vision. The corridors we pass through are sometimes similar in design to those of Dolos or the UN. In some places, however, passageways are almost organic in shape. We did discover a large memorial. The statue at its center is obscured by the many cables, pipes, and conduits that lead away from it to the ship. We could make out the words "property of the BMS" at the base. If the team was not so anxious, we would have stopped to carry out further observations. Alright, let's find more places. Come on, where's that planet? There's a planet right here somewhere that I'm just keep missing. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I think we also need... Let's move the Tiqqun over to the Paranesi now, so there's less waiting. Hey, we need more electron... actually, no. Let's keep just locating science. Oh, we upgraded that. High pressure cutters, followed by permanent moisture.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Oh, have they located Arthur? Reports from the Maxwell team have become inconsistent, indicating psychological instability. According to their most recent transmission, the team is following the tracks of Arthur Lemole towards the house. Enter the house.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Oh, Paranesi? We have found them. The device holding the Remus coordinates are behind a heavy reinforced door. We have tried several different approaches to open it, but haven't even succeeded in scratching it. Connecting the Tiqqun and Eden to the Paranesi would allow us to power and reactivate the door's control subsystems. The connection is also necessary for the extraction and transfer of the Remus coordinates from the devices to the Tiqqun. Administrator, one other thing. Shortly before we found the devices, we passed an effigy of Giovanni Battista, former member of the Marduk Council. So yeah, we just need to come into dock.
A science ship team has completed a task.
While we were conducting our analysis of 12D, we witnessed a phenomenon we thought unlikely: lava tides. An unforeseen and rapid shift in geothermal activity led to the premonitory being engulfed. Catherine Lambert gave their life to bring our research out from the study station so that this mission was not in vain. Let's have a look. Yeah, the Paranesi is massive. Oh, actually I bumped my mark. So, we should be ready now to extract the coordinates. Alright, let's find some silicon. Like that. I like how I can see the visual differences in the mining ships on the map.
A probe has completed its scan.
There we go.
A science ship team has
Comms contact with the
completed a
Maxwell
task.
team has been lost. For a short time, we were still receiving mission reports. The house is much bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, has no interior light source, and contains a series of mazes. The last report speaks of thumping sounds being heard. Shortly after this was received, the crew's suit signals were turned off one after the other. Repatriate. While repatriation of Maxwell was being initiated, Arthur and Lemole contacted the Tiqqun via the ship's comms. They have returned and are in possession of a strange, translucent, and gelatinous sample. After rapid analysis, it is composed of unknown particles held together by Faust tachyons. Arthur Lemole appears to be extremely disorientated and requires medical assistance and psychological support. They are returning to the Tiqqun aboard the Maxwell. And there we go. That plant's
An
done.
accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
So actually, we need all our ships to come back, don't we? I was going to say we were going to send the professor up to PS our 12G, this planet here, but no, they have to come back to...
A science ship team has completed a task.
Administrator, the Paranesi reactivating. We had to manually break the connection with the Tiqqun, interrupting the coordinates transfer. The dam all started to move. Thanks to our exoskeletons, we are making for the Gannett as fast as we can. Paranesi Way is waking up.
And, the Paranesi has deployed a drone swarm around itself. We should move the Tiqqun immediately.
You know what? Let's retrieve the Gannett. Like I said, ship repatriated. We're going to send the Tiqqun back. Let's get out of this drone swarm. The Maxwell's ready to perform already. Do we have a science ship in one of the... Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Maxwell. Oh, the Gannett's the one that was just... So Gannett, over there. Oh, the professor's still trying to catch up and intercept the Tiqqun.
Ridiculous flesh bags. You are lies to me. I'll tear you apart, eat you, digest you, and soon you, your crew, the Tiqqun, and whatever's left of Dolos will be part of me. I am primordial. I am a reaper. You are nothing but erratic illusion, pointless. I have found your protection. It is but a matter of time before Naomi breaks into pieces, and I feast on your carcass. Opportunity knocks.
Alright, after that cheerful little speech, let's just continue on with our research. Let us send a probe out to find our next stop, as we're going to have to dance around this storm. Alright. Our probe has detected abnormal meteorological activity present on PSR B1257 plus 12G, calling into question our theoretical models. We have descended into the upper atmosphere of 12G. Updrafts and downdrafts of ionized hydrogen form purple-shaded tornadoes and immense green cumulonimbus clouds. A group of tornadoes surround and encircle a massive cyclone on the planet, large enough in size to be observable from space. Launch an autonomous analysis drone. Number 5, you're up to bat. Okay, you are off to that planet.
Accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Paranesi is not moving yet.
No more resources available to mine.
There.
The Paranesi has launched a missile targeting the Tiqqun.
And we will send our countermeasure out, which is why we had this probe. Oh, we need to turn you on.
Request awaits your attention.
Oh, at least it works well off. Alright, what's Sector 6 want? Data control algorithms have been overloaded. And, diagnostic indicates external interference. Images of the Paranesi flood every screen. They haunt dreams and leave indelible marks. Do you have a plan to save us from this monster and recover the coordinates of Remus? Administrator, there is fear. Well, no, I don't have a plan, because my objective is survive. Alright. Who is located here? We have Maxwell.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
If I move as far over this way as I can I catch both science projects? Well, all our food is upgraded. What to upgrade next? Oh, I should upgrade the batteries. And we should also think about upgrading our EVA airlocks for what we know is coming. Oh. Scans of 12J have picked up unusual electromagnetic activity on its surface. Although not of great intensity, it would seem an electromagnetic wind traverses the planet. The ship's PA became corrupted during our descent to 12J, and we had to shut it down. As a result, we can only transmit partial information. Guided by the wind currents of the planet, we were able to locate a suitable landing area. Angular and extraordinary crystalline structures composed of sodium chloride salt rise from the planet's surface. I think salt, yeah. Our time on 12J must be short. Its electromagnetic activity seems to be impacting the professor and its systems. Study the activity. Oh yeah, we got unknown structure and that. So... you know what? We don't really need a lot of resources. Let's just find more silicon. Actually, let's do hydrogen. If I can find any. Oh, there's some.
A drone swarm has been released from the Paranesi. The swarm aims to intercept the Tiqqun.
Thank you, Eden. Now, let's see. Oh, we need more, people.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
As an average temperature of 112 K, a number of hotspots were detected across the surface. We have also locked out to an extremely deteriorated distress signal. Encoded ID identifies the sender as Artyom Beksinkisi, who disappeared into the sphere on Crux P43. We have landed on 12F. Its surface is covered in ice, and the planet is bathed in a red mist around 100 meters in height. Numerous ice formations pierce the mist and extend skyward. The atmosphere radiates a blue light when illuminated by the system's pulsar. We have triangulated the location of the distress beacon and identified several sites that could prove suitable for data collection. First things first, analyze the distress signal.
A probe has completed its scan. The Paranesi has launched a missile targeting the Tiqqun.
Alright, while carrying out spectrometric analysis, the team of the professor located the source of electromagnetic emissions coming from an angular tunnel. With a crystalline composition, the sides of the tunnel reflect like mirrors. The team's reports detail how as they advanced, dark shapes moved within the mirror-like walls and removed the crew's reflected selves. These accounts would be dismissed as hallucinations. However, the visual capture of the team confirms their reports, and only one crew member appears to still possess their reflection. Psychological monitoring of the professor's team registers rising levels of panic amongst his crews. And, continue to the end of the tunnel. You don't need your reflection, do you? Okay, now it's time to move the Paranesi. Let's go here.
A science ship team has completed a task.
The drone fabrication pattern Kutiman took off from the cargo bay of the Gannett and descended into the lower atmosphere. The collected data allowed the crew to update theoretical models of PSR B1257 plus 12G. The team has concluded that the pulsar activity of the system has had significant impact on the atmospheric conditions present on 12G. The phenomenon observed are unexplainable without external factors. And you can leave the planet. While preparing to depart from 12G, the crew of the Gannett spotted something unusual, different from the observed meteorological phenomenon. A translucent tubular formation pierces the cloud cover and rises high into the atmosphere. Approach.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Arriving at the distress signal's coordinates, we discovered a huge, deteriorated metallic device half buried beneath the ice. Although of gigantic proportions, it is very similar in construction to the emergency beacons of our suits. While surveying the surrounding areas, we found a badly decomposed giant humanoid corpse. Only a few scraps of organic tissue remain on the giant's bones, as well as material fragments of a Dolo suit. Organic sampling and DNA analysis have revealed the corpse is that of Artyom Beksinski. We are unable to propose a robust theory for our reports. Faust tachyons have been detected in the area, their atomic characteristics apparently altered. And we can let's set up some advanced infrastructure. Which I think we only need the one transport for, don't we? Yep. How are our batteries doing? We're still good.
Paranesi is moving towards us. A science ship team has completed a task.
The first received image from the Gannett indeed revealed the presence of a huge and translucent tubular formation. Upon approach, it appears to possess luminescent properties. Around the formation, the meteorological activity is almost calm, and glimpses of the planet's telluric core can be seen. The captured imagery disproves the hypothesis of crew hallucinations, and the team wishes to continue with further analysis. Authorize external analysis. Oh, we're about to find out what going to the end of the hallway without reflections does.
A science ship team has completed.
For a short period of time, contact was lost with the team of the professor. When reestablished, only only she reported in. I'm assuming that's a she. They have transmitted a report that is incredibly detailed and of a length that indicates the completion of several decades of work. Their vital signs are extremely worrying, and they seem to be severely fatigued. Alright. Well, oh, that didn't give me any signs. So let's, bring it back to the Tiqqun. And that'll be it.
A science ship team has completed a task.
And let's see.
The Paranesi has launched a missile targeting the Tiqqun.
Oh. And the data collected is quite contradictory. The majority of measurements match those taken in other areas of 12G's atmosphere. However, readings from the beacon seem to fluctuate. Isolating these anomalies while excluding the background data suggests that the tubing generates a weak electromagnetic field, beta radiation, and Faust tachyons. The Gannett's team has established several theories and is recommending a more invasive follow-up study. Mission safety protocols advise the team, who are exhibiting a concerning form of fascination for the tubing, should be repatriated. Invasive analysis! What could go wrong? Alright, can you go there without crossing the Paranesi? Yep.
Ship team has completed.
According to mission reports, the crew member had set up half of the beacons before becoming seemingly transfixed, mumbling incoherently and raising their arms upwards. The tubing volatilized. Among the vapor and fumes, the few activated sensor beacons picked up traces similar to those left by Vol propulsion systems. Alright, that was not as bad as I expected. So, back to the Tiqqun. Oh, I should have left him in orbit of the planet. Oh well. Any second now he should be repaired, so we can go out and have him finish collecting science. Yep.
Tiqqun self-destruct in 10 seconds. A new request awaits your attention. 5. No Batista self-destruct device detected. Self-destruction impossible.
Thank you. Alright, what's going on here? Nyama Protocol commencing DDoS attack to flood Eden Vigilance Network. Blah 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 blah. Administrator, this is Anula Dragon from Sector 1 Scientific Syndicate. With Eden appearing to be severely dysfunctional, we have attempted to bypass the usual communication protocols. I don't know if you'll receive this message. I hope that you do. The Paranesi is the biggest threat we've faced. As soon as the first reports of the Idamanki's destruction reached our ears, we secretly began to investigate, to find a way to neutralize this new threat. At the center of this system lies PSR B1257 plus 12A, a long-interval pulsar. Despite all its power, we think that in its current state, the Paranesi could not withstand a pulse from the PSR B1257 12A. However, the Tiqqun would not survive such a pulse either. You must send an expedition to this pulsar to find a solution. Administrator, there are a lot of rumors about you. Some say you don't exist, or that you're lost in cryo sleep. Some even believe that Eden is impersonating you. Others, including myself, have faith in you as our administrator. Save the Tiqqun, save the crew, save what's left of humanity. Alright. Do we have a science ship that's not doing anything? No. First ship that gets freed up is off to the Pulsar, but that's going to be for the next episode. I will see you... Actually, let's do that first. And then I'll see you guys in the next episode.
An accident has occurred.
System analysis indicates that the outgassing of nitrogen dioxide from below the surface of P12F and subsequent atmospheric mixing result in the red mist, which dominates the planet's lower atmosphere. The team at the Maxwell was also able to establish parallels between the datasets collected on Kruk P42 and 12X geological activity. Abnormal levels of frost tachyons were detected beneath the planet's surface, the cause of which remain unknown. Alright. So that'll be that. I will see you guys in the next episode, where we will start getting ready to actually defeat the Paranesi. Bye.